Hello my friends, relatives, esteemed colleagues. I see quite a confusion with some people about mineral, the absorption, the source from which the minerals are being taken. This confusion comes mainly from the alternative medicine, from the corrupt supplement industry. And also, of course, the false information and knowledge we are being pushed through this so-called science. We are being told that salt provides us basically with the ions that our blood needs, which mostly are just sodium, chlorine, sodium, potassium, magnesium. So this is basically what we get from salt. And this is where the ionic action stands. But the minerals that we need, like iron, like copper, like gold, silver, any other element, well, they are not being mentioned in the salt. We are being told it's coming from veggies, and then how do veggies get them? Well, they produce these humic acids, and only if mineral is being run through these humic acids, it is kind to become adapted to this life form of ours to absorb it and use it. It cannot be otherwise used. This is basically what they project. And this is what people who follow this stupidity, they repeat. Because, follow the leader. We don't think. And now when it comes to obtaining these minerals through sea salt, through drinking seawater, well, how can it be? We still need these humic acids because without them we can... We have to understand that plant is producing these acids so they can bore a hole in a rock. Rock is a mineral. And they basically liquefy it. So they break down this rock into small particulate of minerals, which then in a form with the water can be absorbed. But now we are being shown, no, look at the gold. Gold goes and you see these rocks and this black stuff that's oozing out. Okay, the black tar. Well, these are the fulvic acids, full of minerals, and this is what goat is eating. Now, of course, because goat is living on a mountain, it's not living in a sea. So it goes wherever it can find the mineral. Now, why does goat need these minerals? Goats eat plants, right? They should have plenty of minerals because plants are very low on minerals, especially now the hydroponic grown. This, you take vegetable, you take fruits. None of the fruits has the proper aroma and taste as it used to have. Now, of course, kids today, they don't remember. But I remember as a child when watermelons came, the whole place was smelling on watermelon. You take one watermelon in a house, the whole house smells on watermelon without even opening it. Once when you open it, pow, the aroma was overpowering. Why? Because aroma comes from the minerals. Now, you open the watermelon, it doesn't smell or nothing. They actually have to put sugar in it, so it has some sweetness to it and taste. Okay, it's because the soil is depleted. And with this modern farming, we are not putting back minerals. We used to put shit on the land, so mix it because you process, the mineral comes out, and then you put it back in the soil to be absorbed again, give a taste to vegetables and fruits. And then you can get some minerals, but you will always get only the minerals that are in the area, because that's what plant can absorb. If they are not in the soil, it's not going to absorb them. As soon as mineral is in small enough grain that it actually can float in the water. Water, seawater actually is colloid, full of minerals. We know now it's about 90 different minerals right there in the seawater. And could they settle? Well, they could settle, but they don't, because seawater is constantly moving through currents. So this doesn't happen. And seawater, because of it, has minerals from all over this planet. Because as plants break down the rocks and liberate the small particulate of minerals, well, then they are flushed through rain into rivers and into sea. Now, we don't need this humic acid because we don't need to bore any hole in anything. We already find the mineral in adequate form. It is such a small particulate that with water it basically can penetrate cells without any particular carrier, any particular transporting mechanism. Now we still have these experts, no, this cannot happen, because how it cannot happen? Don't you urinate salty if you eat salty? This is obvious. And these minerals, again, we go into quantum field. These minerals are sacred geometry. And every mineral has different sacred geometry vibrating in different fashion. So, all this is what our body is constructed from. It needs it. So, it will, once when it absorbs it through water, it stays there. And then, of course, carnivores get it by eating other animals, because animals without minerals cannot live. Now, plants, herbivores, well, they start starving for minerals. Especially now with this today's production, they are being given hay, but nobody is putting back minerals into it, so they are being deprived. So they need to lick on salt. And every farmer knows they have to buy a salt for animals and give it to them. Cow, sheep, goat, especially, horse. But it's good to give them also to pigs. because we feed them the wrong diet. We feed them same as we feed ourselves. So they need salt, same as we need salt. Through salt, because it's supposed to be sea salt, through this we are getting all our minerals. And we have absolutely zero need for any fulvic or humic acids. They do not liberate minerals from our body to take them out. This is stupidity that only brainwashed experts can come to think in this way. So we have to just start thinking. Experiment. Urinate. Taste the urine. See how it feels. Put sea salt in the water. Drink it. When you urinate, taste the urine again. You'll see it's salty. Way saltier. And less bitter. Because you start throwing all this, diluting all these toxins and throwing them out in lower concentration but with much more volume, which saves your kidneys because doesn't allow stagnation of this toxic bitter stuff as kidneys waiting, not to waste too much water. So waits for high accumulation, because when plasma is not available, when water is not available in the body, kidney has to save. So saving on water, but still has to cleanse, so it waits until it gets more concentrated stuff before eliminating it with water. And this concentration of toxicity that remains in kidney for longer time than necessary, it is creating havoc on kidneys, on bladder. So, more you drink, more plasma you drink, the more you eliminate, you urinate more. Urine becomes clear, smells less bitter, saltier. This is all healthy. But no, we are doing the opposite. No. Bitter is fine. Just keep away from salt. Well, this is the Rockefeller science. This is the science to take you to grave, early grave. Same like these jabs. It's all fallen science, rock fallen science. So this as long as you start searching for the truth in any kind of medical science, being it alternative or allopathic, pharmaceutical or supplement based, it's all fake. Every little bit of it is fake. Even the vitamins that they push on you, because they are based on plants. Plant-based vitamin. Not only that it's not good, that doesn't do anything, but it's actually bad for you. Vitamin D2, plant-based. Pure crap, toxic crap. Huh? Did any supplement site tell you this? Got to learn the truth. So, you need the minerals. Forget about veggies. They don't have them. And if they do, it's marginal. And it's few minerals that the vegetable had a chance to absorb from the local soil. Far cry from what the body needs, and body doesn't need those 3-4 minerals, it needs all of them, all 90 of them, which are in the seawater. So we got to learn the truth. And there's absolutely no problem to absorb them once when they are in a colloidal state in the water. We don't need no acids. Thank you for listening. Love you.